Well, I got to discuss with our team that you never take a win for granted, so we celebrated pretty good in the locker room on that one. We knew that Southern Illinois was going to come in and be very disciplined. They had a great game plan. They were very physical, and they can shoot the ball. So we knew we had a challenge. Because Jordan wasn't playing as well. Knew that was going to change a little bit of the dynamic for us. Obviously, with foul trouble and injury, really proud of our team for figuring it out. We had to piece it together the majority of the game, and hopefully we can grow individually, get a little bit better, and build on it.
Take our first question for you.
Coach, just to update the injured players. Jordan Horston, do you expect her back for Friday? And then Ray Burrell, I realize it's early, but do you have any information yet about her injury?
We don't have anything yet. We'll have further testing tomorrow.
Take a question in the back from Tim or Kelly Ann.
Hey Coach, you guys seemed a little bit off kilter, a little bit out of sorts in the first half, but turned it around in the second. Why do you think they came out like that? Was that just the nerves, maybe?
Well, I think I thought Southern and how physical they started the game. I thought it affected us a little bit, and obviously with Tamari with her 2 quick fouls, I was subbing her out as she was getting her second foul. That was I think that was a little frustrating. And then I think it took us a minute to kind of find some rhythm offensively with their zone, and then defensively. We weren't really affecting them. They did a nice job handling the basketball, not turning it over, finding the open man, and they were making shots. So for us, we were just trying to hang in, right? We were just trying to hang in there until we could settle down and find some positives.
We'll go with Rick in the middle, then Cora and Tim.
Coach, the players that were just in here talked a little bit about the three-point shooting, just kind of saying that it was a little bit of just a bad shooting night. Would you agree with that, or would you say that there was a little bit of maybe a defensive presence that caused the three-point shooting?
I thought we had some good looks, missed them, and I thought we rushed a few. I thought we rushed a few. I thought we shot them a little bit early in the offense. And we weren't getting paint touches in the first half. We shot, I think we shot 9 threes in the first half, if I'm correct, and only 5 in the second. I believe that's right. So that was a better number for us, especially when you're not shooting them well. I thought our best offense was definitely when we were able to get the ball inside, whether that was inside to a post or inside to a perimeter player who's playing the high post area. So proud of our team for finding that, and I thought it really helped us there in the third quarter when we were struggling a little bit.
Cora.
Kelly, you had 2 freshmen really come up big tonight. Brooklyn didn't score as much, but she played a lot of minutes, and then Sara with that 3-pointer late to give you guys a lead. How impressed were you with their composure as freshmen playing down for a lot of that game?
Well, I tell you, I'm not so certain we don't win without Sara's 3 and that 2 she followed that up with. That was a big bucket. She being a freshman, she might not even know how big of a bucket that was, even though I did tell her after the game. I thought that was huge, and she's a kid. When she's in practice, when she shoots it, I think it's going in every single time. And then Brooklyn coming in and giving us big minutes. Obviously, the 10-second call was a big momentum call for us. I thought she played big minutes for us, and the fact that she could get in there and we could slide Jordan Walker over to the wing because we needed a scoring punch over at the wing, and that really helped. And I think I thought Brooklyn just showed how competitive and how tough of a player she is. That wasn't an easy job that we asked her to do, but she came in and did a really nice job for us.
Chloe and then Tyler.
Coach, I know I asked you the other day about the goals that you had for this game, and I was just wondering, obviously you don't want a lot of turnovers, you don't want a lot of fouls, but if there's one thing that you really feel like you need to work on before this game against Central Florida, what would you think?
Our zone offense. They play zone. Obviously, we weren't as fluid as we want to be. And then depending on Ray's situation, we got to figure out if we're going to have her. If we're not, we got to have somebody step up. And it may not be one person. I think the other thing, I felt like the staff, we really, like I said, trying to piece things together tonight. I had someone that was okay on offense, but maybe not on defense, and vice versa. So we've got to have people be able to give us minutes, good solid minutes on both sides of the court.
Take the next two from Tyler and then Karthik.
Coach, Alexis had, I think, 12 points and 13 rebounds for you tonight, double-double, Is that something that you could see from her, not in or not out, or was that more, just the way the game played out?
No, I would think that that a double-double is very obtainable for her. I think that needs to be a goal of hers. She didn't have any boards in the first quarter, and we talked about that a little bit. And she gave us a spark when she got in there and got on the boards. We needed that as part of our offense, and I thought she made an impact there. Played a lot. I thought she pushed through when she got a little tired. Gave us a go-to player when she was on the court.
Karthik in the back.
Hey Coach, you all ended the game on a 17-2 run after being down 47-42 there in the fourth quarter. What really changed at that point of the game for your team?
Tamari Key played. It's not complicated. She was on the court. When she's on the court, she affects the other team. And her minutes were primarily played in that fourth quarter, and that's why the score ended up like it did.
So what do you think it says about your team down Burrell in the first half and not having to push for the whole game, that when things got tough, they toughened up and finished this game out?
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I'm really proud of them. I'm proud of them. They fought. They competed. It wasn't going well. It didn't look good at times. A lot of things could have happened tonight. A lot of things, and for them to hang in there and just kind of chip away, hang in there and not get frustrated because it's not pretty. That's a good sign. I mean, it really is. I think one of the things that we have talked to our team about was playing through adversity. We had adversity tonight. We had a lot of adversity. We had adversity before the game started. So I'm proud of them for not hanging their heads. They just kept cheering each other on. I thought we had some good teammates out there, and hopefully we can build on that.
Maria.
Coach, I wanted to circle back to Jordan Horston. Is she considered day-to-day? And then you have mentioned before that young players have to be ready. You never know when your number is going to be called. Do you think they unfortunately got an eyeful of that on the opening game?
Yeah, I'll start with that one. I do think that, I shouldn't say that. I'm not sure what they think, but I think they understand that they have to come in and make plays. And when I say make play, that could literally be a deflection. It doesn't have to be anything grand, but come in and do your job. That's making a play. Do your job. And, I think they understood that, but I think now it's very clear what we're asking of them and how important it is. I think sometimes when you're a high school player, you might make a turnover and just keep on going. Now every single play seems magnified to them, and that's a new world for freshmen. But I think our freshmen will be able to handle that. I think they understand that. Jordan, she was able to do a few things today, but probably day to day. I don't know how much she'll get to go tomorrow. If we're trying to get her into trying to get her into the game on Friday. So we'll see.
Cora.
Kind of going back to losing Ray and not having Jordan, how key was Jordan Walker's performance tonight, coming up 14 points, being that veteran leader on the court?
Like I said, I'm glad Jordan Walker's on our team. I think she'll, without Jordan Horston, without Ray Burrell, Jordan Walker has to step up and give us a little bit more punch offensively. I've been looking for her to do that a little bit anyway. So we were trying to find her some shots there in the second half without Ray being out on the court. So, and I think she can handle that. She's she's played the 1 and the 2. We can slide her around wherever we need to slide her. But her play was big. I mean, you could see her out there really competing every single play. And the thing you love about her, she's doing it on both ends of the court.
One final question.
Yeah, how big of an impact did the fans have tonight?
Well, you know, I thought there were a few times I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to help our team, right? And I think you know, that's good when our players get out there, you know, and they're just a little bit winded. When the fans get after it and they show their support and their love, it helps. It helps push you through. And one of the things I appreciated, you know, when Brooklyn Miles gets after it and she gets a 10-second count, I mean, she gets a great applause for that. She's rewarded for her effort. I love the fact that Lady Vol fans reward our players when there's great effort. That's a, you know, our fans understand basketball. They know what it needs to look like.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.